I wanted to give you a bit of an update on what life is like as an expat here in Pattaya. I'll briefly take my mask down, although the expectation is wherever you are outside, you need to wear a mask. If not, it's a 20,000 baht fine. Put that into perspective. Don't wear a crash helmet on a motorbike, it's 500 baht. That's how seriously the authorities are taking COVID and protecting each other. There's quite a lot actually that I'm now taking for granted that I'm sure for those of you back in the UK, Australia, America, all around the world and haven't been to Thailand for some time, won't realise just how significantly life has shifted as we do go through new normal. So 7-Eleven, everywhere you go, restaurants, every single shop, department, you have your temperature checked. Either it's a big screen where you can see your temperature like in the macro, or in 7-Eleven here, it's a little machine that you just get your check in and you can sign yourself in, QR code on your phone, and it just lets people know where you are in case there's been an outbreak. And COVID is around us. So fundamentally, life is becoming far more home-based. Some of this actually was happening before COVID. So food and eating out. The real winners in this have to be the delivery guys. Grab food, Hungry Now, Food Panda, order your food from any restaurant you want and they'll deliver it directly home. It's a shift really in consumer behaviour in terms of what's becoming normal. And if you thought these orange jerseys, when you saw the taxi drivers out couriering people around, I think there's been a changing of the guard. And these guys have now shifted their orange taxi jersey into one of the brands of the delivery guys. Everywhere I see now is the green Grab, the pink Food Panda. They just changed their jobs. They're delivering food rather than delivering people. And in terms of working, so my team and I've still got an office, but we work from home. And actually, it's working out quite well. And I was in my office today because I needed to update my work permits. Immigration needed to take a picture. It's been quite some time since face-to-face I've seen my team, and they're a little bit nervous. Wear your mask, wear your mask. I think, although I've negotiated a discount on my office from 25 down to 15, I don't need this office. And I reckon this is a big change now. People can work from home in the whole. I don't need this office to bring everyone together. We can use Zoom and Google Meet when we need to have meetings. And so I think this is going to put a lot of pressure on those realtors that have office space that no longer will get used. And Thais are scared. They're petrified of COVID. Whereas I think expats have now had enough, especially those working. They're losing money, especially those in the entertainment industry. Their pockets are bare. There's already shutters down everywhere, and it's just going to get worse. That said, for a consumer, in the places that are open, there are some deals. We've just gone and bought a new kitchen. There's 70% off, like clothes, 50% off, buy one, get one free. It's a delight to go out there. We was in a Russian restaurant, they do a 3-course meal for 150 baht. £3, cheap. I wanted to mention about the taxi motorbikes because this is now, like, they've been hit twice. Not only have they been hit because there's no tourists, so there's less people to fight, so the cake's got smaller, but also you can now get your taxi cars much cheaper, and there's an app called Bolt, and I can go from one end of the town to the other, so Nuklua to Jomtien, 50 baht. And in fact, when we need a taxi, if ever we want to go out for the evening, by the time we've called the app in our condo, by the time we get down, the car's waiting for us outside within 1 minute. So customers are now saying, I'll go buy a car rather than a motorbike, and it's cheaper. If you get a motorbike taxi from one end to the other, it's going to cost you 200 baht. Now 4 of you in a taxi car, nice and safe, cheaper. Regionally, central Pattaya has been devastated because you haven't got the expats there. The people that live in the condominiums in these central areas were the short-term tourists. They're not there. You might see some life in Jomtien and East Pattaya and Nuklua, but don't let that kid you. because I work in media, I get to talk to the businesses, and they're still struggling to break even. There's not really a success story out there. If you're in hospitality or entertainment, Pattaya is a dire place to be. And I want to leave with one lasting fact. 10 years ago, I think it was Pattaya Trader, the writer there, rode around town and counted 800 beer bars. Now, you'd be hard pushed to find one. It's devastated. Let's hope for a recovery soon. Life here is very strange. My mask goes on after this. Let's hope for a recovery. Keep safe. Down about Thailand.